Hi, my name is Romi Neustadt, and a couple years ago, I made a decision that changed my life. At the time, I was a former lawyer turned national PR consultant with a home office in Bozeman, Montana, and a flexible schedule that fit around my 6-month-old and my 3-year-old. I loved working, but I was looking for a new professional challenge, and I no longer wanted my earnings limited to how many hours I could personally put in without sacrificing family time. I was looking, but I had no idea for what. Then I found it, or rather, it found me. A PR client of mine was funding the business she hired me to promote through a little side venture she had started working with the doctors who created Proactive. Now, when I heard that I could leverage a beloved billion-dollar brand without having to build an infrastructure, it was a Jerry Maguire moment. It had me at hello. And I became the first Rodan and Fields consultant in Montana. I must admit that on that day, I didn't understand the magnitude of possibilities before me. I just knew that I had found something good, and I needed to run with it. In a short time, I have built a team of thousands of dynamic people in all 50 states who have tens of thousands of preferred customers enjoying the best skin of their lives. I'm one of a small handful of RFX executives, a member of the Rodan and Fields Hall of Fame, one of the company's first Lexus earners, a leadership advisory board member, and I still live in idyllic Bozeman, working from home around the schedules of my Nate and BB. But in less than a year and a half, I built a multiple 6-figure income that's growing exponentially all the time. And it now dwarfs my salary at my highest paying job as a vice president of an international agency in New York City. The money is fabulous, the perks divine. Who doesn't love a free trip to the Four Seasons on Maui? But for me, the greatest part of this business is the profound impact I can have on others. Every day, I help my business partners create their own economic stimulus packages and to design professional lives that fit in around the rest of their lives. Much to my surprise, it's even more exciting when my team members hit the same milestones I have, because I know the business model is working. Duplication that leads to great success for all, not just the person at the top. There's Kim Krause of Denver, who watched her successful 10-year real estate business collapse in the recession. But in only 2 years, Kim has built a 6-figure income with a team that expands across the country. She's one of our Lexus earners, and Kim still enjoys the same autonomy she found in real estate, but greater flexibility to be with her kids and a business that's bulletproof to the economy. Amy Bird is a former top pharmaceutical sales rep in Spokane who left the industry to stay home with her kids for 3 years. But when her husband's construction land development business took a hit with the recession, it was clear that Amy needed to help keep the family afloat. In less than 2 years, Amy built a bigger income that she made in her demanding big pharma job, with the flexibility to be a hands-on mom. And the free Lexus she's driving those kids around in isn't shabby either. Marissa McDonough is a real estate broker whose business was thriving, even in the dismal market. Add in 2 spirited little girls and a busy professional husband, and it's safe to say Marissa wasn't looking for one more thing to add on her plate. But being the savvy business person she is, she simply couldn't pass up this. In just a year, Marissa built an explosive team, a 6-figure income, and earned herself a complimentary Lexus. And my very first business partner, Nicole Cormany, is a former scientist turned business development specialist. When an accountant embezzled from Nicole's former employer and her paychecks were late, she found herself spending time away from her daughters while basically working for free. Enter me and my brand spanking new Rodan and Fields business. Now Nicole drives a free Lexus, serves with me on the advisory board, hulaed with me in Maui, and in less than 2 years retired her husband Josh from his multiple 6-figure mortgage banking career. Josh is now working alongside Nicole as they build one of the fastest growing teams in the company. But it's not just Rodan and Fields consultants who recognize how extraordinary this company is. The Direct Selling Association has showered us with awards, Rising Star, and 2 Excellence in Salesforce Development honors. A huge achievement, given the short time in this business channel. I have to admit, I still pinch myself every day that this is what I get to do. I was willing to think outside of the box, and I declared my independence from salary caps and glass ceilings, the billable hour, the recession, too little time and too little money, and being forced to choose between making a living and living the life of my dreams. I'm always interested in talking to dynamic, driven professionals who are looking, like I was, for something different. If you or someone you know would like a piece of the $2.5 billion US anti-aging skincare market and to be mentored by me to reach your goals and to dream bigger, I'd love to start a conversation. And if you want a Lexus, we can work toward that too. Let's talk.